Monday, dear one. How are you? There were a lot of things I was thinking about speaking about today, but a friend of mine asked me to address this subject of forgiveness, and it's actually pretty timely. I've had a few conversations with people that have struggled in this arena, so I think it's a really good thing to speak of again, and perhaps I'm going to talk about it from a slightly different perspective. Maybe I'm going to share something with you that you hadn't considered before. Maybe there's a quote here or something that could be revelatory. And I really think the more we talk about this, the more angles we can perceive it from, the more effective it can be, because it's a tough, tough subject. And sometimes we really have to fake it a lot before we really make it. I know I had to forgive my ex-fiance thousands of times, and the healing happened in layers, just little by little by little. Today, I feel it's very clear, clean, and complete, and because I've been able to authentically forgive him, I've been able to attract really incredible people, my husband, opportunities, and situations. Because as long as we're keeping someone on the hook from our past, we're blocking our destiny and the future God has for us. When we don't forgive, we're actually making another human being more powerful than God in our own lives. So what do you make more powerful than God? Who do you make more powerful than God? And by choosing to take that back and clean that up, you're really opening the vessel, you're opening the portal, you're opening the path to be gifted with countless miracles and grace and gifts and blessings. But this isn't an easy thing to do. I think it's one of the tougher, more challenging situations that we deal with as human beings. But here's the deal. If we don't forgive, we're really putting ourselves in that victim posture. And as long as we're in the victim posture, we're going to continue to vibrate at such a frequency that we're going to continue to attract more perpetrators. So if you want to step fully into your authentic power, and if you really want to get free, this is really an important subject to consider, address, invite, and be sincere in the opportunity to heal. So here's the deal. People are imperfect, and we're all here to fulfill our own individual contracts. So people are going to be people. We are mere mortals. And again, if we hold another person on the hook for lying to us, abandoning us, betraying us, we're giving them our power. We need to be able to allow people to be people, human beings to be human beings, to be flawed in their nature, because that's who we are. We came here to be imperfect, not to be perfect, so that we can finally clear that space to ascend in our vibration and live a more perfect love-based life. So sometimes I think in relationships, we have karmic contracts. Perhaps we came in with the opportunity to dance with another soul that we've danced with before. We are the casting director. You are the casting director of your own life. You are the director, you are the producer, you are central casting. And before we incarnated, we have had conversations with what I like to call our wisdom committee about what we're going to do, what we're going to learn, the opportunities that are going to be available to us. And we cast the other souls, probably from past lives, to dance again. And perhaps if you feel like you've been lied to, cheated on, stolen from, you've been on the other side of that in the past life as a perpetrator. So this is what happens. Victims and perpetrators change places all the time. If you want to get off that teeter-totter and the karmic pendulum, it comes down to forgiveness. That's how we get free. So when somebody has done something to you, there's always an opportunity for spiritual growth if you're hurting. And if we can take our attention away from that person, we can pull our energy back and ask ourselves, what is the spiritual opportunity? What is it my wisdom committee wants me to know? What is the gift in this situation? And when we're hurting, when somebody's done something bad to us, it's hard to really turn inward and ask those kinds of questions. But these are questions that when our own answers bubble up from within, we have the opportunity to unravel, to have revelations, and again, to get free. So let's not give our power to other human beings. We look for surrogates to be stand-ins for God, and it's always going to be disappointing because false idols will always fall. I had a very dear friend a long time ago. She was a producer, and we'd worked on a television pilot together. I was very excited about it. the last minute, she goes, you know what? I don't want to do this. I was very upset. I was very disappointed. I was angry. But beneath anger is hurt. And beneath hurt is love. When I really looked at why I was angry, I thought she was going to help me make my dream come true. But you know what? That wasn't her job. That's God's job. That's between me and God. So as soon as I authentically forgave her, other opportunities showed up with a lot of grace and ease. But I had to quit making her my higher power, because only God can be our higher power. So in situations, relationships are out of balance. Maybe you gave more than you received and you're resentful. You were giving to receive more. Or perhaps you received more than you gave and things were out of balance. I know I've been in situations where I've given a lot and I wasn't getting a lot back. So I finally said, you know what? I'm graduating. I'm done. I'm tapping out. And I'm going to take my energy and go somewhere else where I feel like I'm in a more balanced situation of giving and receiving. Doesn't mean I don't love the person. It just means it's no longer a fit. And people have had problems forgiving me. I get it. I've been on both sides of that story. But it is only, again, through authentic forgiveness that we can clean up our energy, clean up those stories, and make the space for the people, situations, opportunities, God, grace, God winks, synchronicity, prosperity, and opportunities to show up. So again, remember, you're not here necessarily to be comfortable. We didn't leave heaven to come to heaven. We came here to grow as souls. And one of the greatest spiritual growing opportunities is forgiveness. And if we boil it all down, all forgiveness is self-forgiveness. When we can forgive ourselves, we get free. So a lot of times I don't think other people want to forgive other people because they don't want to look in the mirror that clearly, that deeply. So here's the bottom line. All forgiveness is the opportunity for spiritual growth. Forgiveness is about relinquishing the victim posture and standing up in your own personal, authentic power. Forgiveness is about opening the space and clearing the way for what God wants to gift you with. Forgiveness is about claiming your own personal freedom and your deeper, more aligned connection with your soul and source. Forgiveness cleans up your energy and helps you rewrite your future and the trajectory of your destiny. So if you want that, be sincere in your intention to forgive. Perhaps you need to write some letters. There's another really great opportunity to go online and look up Radical Forgiveness Worksheet. Colin Tipping created something called Radical Forgiveness. Incredible book, incredible healing opportunity, incredible free worksheet online that you can download and fill out. And I also have a free guided meditation about forgiveness, forgiving others, forgiving yourself, so that you can, again, relax and ascend in your consciousness. And as we do this, we can allow other flawed human beings to be exactly who they are, accept ourselves exactly who we are, and reside in that place of equanimity, empathy, compassion for ourselves and others, and really relax into a peace that surpasses understanding and, of course, ever-expanding love. Okay, so that was a lot. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Is there a situation that you're really challenged in forgiving? Can I support you? Do you need the link for this worksheet? Do you want the guided meditation? Do you want me to do a prayer for you? I would be happy to do that. And I want to be in conversation. So let me know your thoughts, how you're feeling, if this supported you in any way, or am I missing the mark completely? So please know I love you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I want to hear your thoughts. And just know that I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I think I said that before, and I'm going to say it again because it's true. And God bless you on your path.